Turning now to the world of entertainment, today I have part two of my conversation with Abebrese, a leading Ghanaian actress who played a supporting role in the critically acclaimed movie Beast of No Nation, starring Idriss Elba. I sought her thoughts on what some say are extremely explicit scenes in recent Ghanaian movies.
Having lived in Ghana for 6 years, nothing surprises me. It's easy to sit, somewhere else and watch something like, oh, this would never happen or that doesn't happen. I used to be one of those people until once you live on the continent, you see that, okay, some of these things seem a bit weird, but yet it happens. These filmmakers, the fact that a lot of times some of these things that we find cringeworthy are the ones that people keep watching and people keep making, means I don't think they're doing it to be negative. I think they're doing it because they feel like those stories need to be told.
Where do you see the future of film in Ghana and your future in acting?
The future is bright. The future has to be bright. I think we've made a progression. I think in the beginning, when Ghanaian cinema began, you had the likes of Kowansa making amazing films like Love Brood and An African Pot. And, at the time, we were known as at least the hub of filmmaking in West Africa. Times change, we went through some low quality movies, we've had some ups and downs, some high and lows. And I think right now there's some amazing filmmakers coming out of Ghana, coming out of Nigeria. It can only get better. I think, the global village is definitely opening up. There's a lot of productions coming onto the continent to make movies, either in a collaboration effort or to make films and, and leave. And for me, I just want to be able to continue being part of films which will not only have a significance in terms of impacting people, how they feel about certain issues about the continent, but also just being involved in more quality productions and telling our stories, fully telling our stories and taking it to the world where they can look at like, wow, okay, we didn't know that about Africa, we didn't know that about, and let's try and move away from so many of the usually overtly negative stories. We've had a few of those. Let's try and move and tell more biopics about some of the Nkrumahs and some of our leaders.
How has film affected your personal life? We know in Hollywood, once you become famous, you really don't own your life anymore.
The whole celebrity thing in Ghana is nothing like Hollywood. You have a few people say hello to you in the mall, and so forth. And people are usually very, very appreciative. They don't intrude too much in your life. I don't think nobody follows us. Paparazzi doesn't follow us. So it for the most part is very pleasant.
Is there anything else you think you may want to mention that I've probably neglected or not remember to ask you?
I don't know. I don't know if you want to talk about Beast of No Nation because it was like the big movie that was later when I was in, but I don't know if you wanted to talk about.
That's your last big movie?
Yeah. Obviously that was a Netflix, that was a huge one.
And what did you, what can you tell us about it in a few seconds?
Beast of No Nation was a movie which I co-starred in with Idriss Elba and the breakout star Abraham Atta, who I play his mother Agu, and the story is about child soldiers, and we shot that in Ghana with a production crew which was made up of people from US and Africa, South Africa, and then the cast was pretty much hugely African cast. And that was an amazing project to work on because it was a low budget independent at the time we were shooting, and when we finished, Netflix bought it out, and then when Netflix bought it, it kind of took it to a whole new scale. And I'm so proud of my on-screen son, Abraham, who has gone on to win amazing awards in the Best Actor Independent Spirit Award, and also he won at the Venice Film Festival as the Best New Young Actor. And I was just so happy when he graced the Oscar stage to present an award this past Oscar. So it's just amazing just seeing somebody, and he was cast out of nowhere, and just seeing him just move and just working with the amazing cast was just huge. It was just amazing.